Matthew in Raleigh, North Carolina. We have an 11-year-old on the phone. Matthew, it's great to have you with us. How are you this afternoon?
Oh, hello, Mr. Rush, Mr. Limbaugh. I'm here to tell. I'm 11 years old, and I go to an extremely liberal private school in Raleigh, North Carolina. No, I mean, no, it's terrible. So
no. I believe you, Matthew. You're 11 years old, and you're talking about this the way adults do. I find it charming. I think it's great.
I'm a huge Trump supporter, and I'm very outward about it. I like how he's gonna close the borders. I like how he's gonna obliterate ISIS. Well, a few days ago, people are still targeting me. The teacher wrote on the board, beside Martin Luther King, who are some visionaries who are in the world. People wrote down Abraham Lincoln. People wrote down Rosa Parks. People wrote down Pope Francis. And I wrote down Donald Trump. And the next day, the teacher pulled me over and said, erase that comment. And I was like, why? And she's like, what good has he done to this world? I'm like, well, he's created a business. And he's built magnificent buildings in many countries in the world, and he's actually running for president while he's actually stating his ideas. And she made me erase it, and I was thinking, like, wait, why? I thought I had freedom of speech. I mean, an anchor baby gets citizenship. Why don't I? And I kind of got mad after that. And people are targeting me. They're saying Donald Trump sucks, and you do too. And I really don't know what to do.
Well, Matthew, part of me said, join the club. Join the club. I have a lot of people telling me that I suck too, and I don't know what I'm doing. But in all seriousness, you lumped Trump in with Martin Luther King and Abraham Lincoln, and your teacher told you to erase Trump because the teacher didn't think Trump was qualified to be mentioned in the company of those other people, right?
Yes.
And you stood up for Trump, and you tried to explain to her why, in your mind, Trump should be listed with those people.
Well, she still forced me to erase it because I didn't want to disobey the teacher, but, I mean, I don't exactly like backing down that much, and I was kind of disturbed by that.
Well, wait a minute now. You say you don't like backing down, but you didn't want to disobey the teacher.
Yes.
In that circumstance, you did the right thing. She is the authority of the classroom. And Matthew, in all truth, you do not have freedom of speech in there. Your teacher can abridge your freedom of speech all day. The government cannot, but your teacher can. And if when you get a job and you go to work for when you become the CEO of Apple,
yes.
The board of directors might try to tell you what you can and can't say or what have you. But you did the right thing. You have to respect the authority figure. As long as you're able to not let that teacher convince you you're wrong. If you really believed what you were doing, then in your heart it stays there. And you're just doing what you have to do. It's a great life lesson. You're doing what you have to do. She owns that classroom. And obviously, it's a learning exercise for you. You can learn a lot from it. And among those things is how to stay steadfastly devoted to what you believe. Because this is going to happen to you like it happens to everybody many times. Sometimes a day, sometimes many times a week. But you're going to have a lot of people as you grow up telling you you're wrong or you don't know what you're talking about or how can you say that. And in this case, you had a teacher, the ultimate authority figure, telling you. So you have to.
And like 50 other kids behind me. I can take on one-on-one, but after I put that comments and everything, they were like looking at my back. They were
Matthew. Hey, let me tell you something. Can I explain that to you too?
Yes.
All that means is that they're jealous as heck of you. They already know you stand head and shoulders above them. And so the teacher coming down on you made them feel bigger. And they just couldn't help themselves and go, nya. But don't you're obviously an advanced human being.
Thank you.
Thank
you, Mr. Thank you, Mr. Limbaugh. That's an honor.
It's an honor to have you in the audience, and there's no question about that. So, you're very, very mature. Your parents are obviously got to be so proud of you. You just continue to stay. I can't believe I'm saying this to an 11-year-old. You just stay dedicated to what you truly believe, understanding that all kinds of people are going to insult you or tell you you're wrong. And some of them you're going to have to kowtow to, like the authority figure of a teacher. But others, in all cases, let it go in one ear and out the other. Behave as you must, depending on who is insulting you or commanding you. Like you would your parents. I mean, your parents are your authority figures in home. Right? Or do you tell them what to do?
Yes, I've read your book in our library. It doesn't have your series, but it's Chelsea Clinton's series. So, and I really do like your book. I really love it. It's one of the best series I've ever read.
Chelsea Clinton.
And I have it right next to me. I was just reading upstairs a few days ago.
Well, does your teacher happen to know that you know who I am?
Yes, she does.
Well, that's explained.
I'm not sure.
Yes, of course, that's some of it, no doubt. Well, Matthew, I have to go here. I'm a little bit out of time, but I am so...
Bye. It's an honor meeting you. Thank you for letting me on your show. Bye.
The pleasure is all mine. You hang in there, Matthew. Hang in there. Matthew hung up before we could get the stuff we needed. He said his books were not in his school library, but the Clinton books were. So the usual thing, we want to send him some Rush Revere books and stuff, and he hung up. So, Matthew, if you're still out there, call us back. Use the same number. Snurdly, there's nobody that can fake being you, Matthew. So keep trying to get through, and Snurdly will keep a sharp eye out for you. We want to get your address. You're in Raleigh, North Carolina. And we tried to get to him, but he hung up before we could get there. I should have mentioned it to him. I thought Snurdly was going to be lickety-split there, so we just missed him. But even call back, we'll take care of it.